Hey guys, it's Dr. Polly. I'm going to go through the Chapter 6 parts that don't have instructions on them for you as a guide on what to do. I'm watching my little kid right now, so if we get interrupted a few times, you'll just have to bear with me on this. Alright, so we're going to start with the slide mount. That's on Chapter 6, page 38 of Chapter 6. So let's go ahead and get started with it. Let me pull this over here so you can see what we're doing here. When you look at this shape, the best way to go ahead and approach it would be to draw the front view. Okay, and I'm going to draw this as a solid rectangle here. Okay, so drawing the front view as blocks, basically, we'll add this radius and we'll go ahead and extrude it. Once we've extruded it, we'll flip to the top, cut this hole through, cut out a rectangle right here. Then we'll cut it down to this surface here using up to surface. Then we're going to come back and put a fillet here and a fillet here. Those two fillets will finish that part out. Then we'll flip it around to the right side and we'll cut out this little notch right here. So that's the plan. So the first thing we're going to do is I'm going to do an extrusion. I'm going to do it the front plane because I'm drawing from the front. I'm just going to go ahead and start here on my origin because it's not very specific as far as where we need to start the origin on this. And I'm going to draw the basic shape. And this is in inches. So, should be okay. I really didn't need to put that origin there, but I should have put it up here in this corner. But, oh well, no, it'll work. Okay, it'll work fine. Alright, so let's dimension this. The overall height of this is 5 inches, so from here to here is 5. The overall length is 8, so from here to here it's going to be 8. That got a little small there. Let's see, this from here to here is 5.5, so 5.5. What else we got? This is 3 from here. This is also 3. Let's see what else. 2.5. Alright, and as you can see, it's fully defined, so that's good. Now I need to put in this arc here, okay? And it says the arc has a radius of 3, and it touches this point, and it's going to be tangent to this. So the easiest way to do that would just make a circle out here somewhere. Give it a diameter of 6, since it requires a 3 radius, so diameter 6. Select the circle, hold Control, select this line and make them tangent. Brings this circle up tangent to that. You know, and then we're going to take the circle, hold Control, and this point, and I'm going to make those coincident, and that brings it over. Okay, I'm going to take my trim tool, just cut through here, and cut these two off, and there's that shape. So we're good. We're going to extrude that 4 inches. So flip around, 4-inch extrusion. Good. Like that. Now let's work on the top. So I'm going to use the Extrude Cut on the top. And the first thing I'm going to do is take a corner-to-corner rectangle and just kind of draw a rectangle and dimension it. And it says it's 2 inches from here to here. And it is 4 inches from here to here. Alright, so that's fully defined, so we're good there. I'm going to have to do this as separate extrusions because they have different depths, so we're going to finish that. We'll go ahead and I'm going to move this around, and that extrusion I'm going to say up to surface. And I'm going to say down, basically up to surface can also mean relatively down to surface. And so from this plane down to this surface is where that cut's going to go. So we're good there. Let's go ahead and do another extrude cut, and I'm going to do the hole here. So I'm going to draw a circle. Its diameter is 1.75, so we'll just dimension this 1.75, and now we have to locate that circle. And from the center to the here is 2 inches, and then it is also 2 inches from the upper part to here, just 2. Enter. So now that's fully located. So I'm going to finish that sketch. I'm going to use my middle mouse button, and I'm going to do another up to surface on this. So extrude up to surface, pick this surface here. Actually, it would probably be this surface. Yeah, because it's going to have to cut through. Yeah, that'll do it. So we'll say OK, and it cuts through nicely. And there we go. Alright, so now I'm going to put in my 2 fillets. So I'm going to say fillet. So the radius is 1 on this, so I'm going to go ahead and put in my fillet parameter is 1 inch. And I'm going to pick this corner and this corner down here, and those are where the fillets go. So there we go. Now all I got to do is put this slot on the front here. So I'm going to rotate this thing around to the front. Let's see. There we go. And there's the front, and we're going, or the right side, I'm sorry. We're going to go ahead and do extrude cut this surface. I'm just going to draw a little rectangle, so corner to corner. Snap to this line, draw my rectangle, let's dimension it. It's 0.75 tall, it's 1.5 wide, and it's 1.25 from this side. There we go, fully defined. Again, we're finished. It said cut. Again, I'm going to use up to surface just to make it clean, and there we go. And that is that part. That is your slide mount.